evening, everyone, and welcome to the Summer Outdoor Concert Series for our third concert. And we are thrilled that the weather held, the breeze is here, and there's a lot of shady spots. So thank you all for joining us. We started this series at the Council on Aging 13 years ago. And we did it because we really wanted to have a time when community could come together. And I have to say, with the Sudbury Valley New Horizons Band, nothing gives you a greater feeling of community than this group. Can't hear it? Is that better? So noted. Thank you. We would like to thank our sponsors this evening. Without the sponsors, we could not host the series. Our gold sponsors, Middlesex Savings, and you'll see their tent down back. The Village Bank, a gold sponsor. Sherry Realty Partners, silver sponsor. Our silver sponsor, Deaconess Abundant Life, wave. Our bronze sponsors, Joanne Berry. I will say Joanne is not at a sponsor table. Where's Joanne? Joanne's not at a sponsor table because she is in the band. Marianne Morse, Healthcare, Whitney Place, Carmel Terrace, and St. Patrick's Manor. And we'd also like to thank the Wayland Cultural Council as part of the Massachusetts Cultural Council for their continued support. Tonight, someone was saying to me, how long have I known Diane Muppet and the Sudbury New Horizons Band? My daughter, who is now 44, took band from Diane. It's a wonderful history. This is like a family reunion.
See this gentleman over here on the end, right there? He was my student too. So much fun to have him right there now.
So tonight, please welcome Diane Muppet, Director, the Sudbury Valley New Horizons. Do you call it music or band?
Music, because we have a string group too. But this is the band.
The Sudbury Valley New Horizons Band. Welcome.
Good evening. Oh, did she leave it on? No.
Put it real close.
It's not turning on. No, you must have run out of the battery. You blew it. You ran it out of battery. This one works. This one, testing.
Nope.
Testing? Yes, okay. Welcome all, so glad you're here. Usually we put Take Me Out to the Ball Game at the end, but you know, what is summer? What is things that you think about in the summer? Summer concerts on the green, ball games, so we're gonna start with it. You have a yellow sheet in your program with lyrics for the songs that you might want to sing along, and I hope you will sing with this one. And it occurred to me you might not know the story about this. The composer, somewhere down here. There we go. The composer, Jack Norworth, he's the one who wrote the words, was on the train, the trolley, at some point, and this young man was talking to his beau, sitting next to him, and asking if she would go out with him that weekend. And she said, "Well, no, I really don't want to go to the party, but take me out to the ball game." And right at that moment, he sat down, wrote all the words. Took him 15 minutes. That was 1908, and this is the piece. Sing with us, please.
Jack
everyone.
This is John McClellan. He is one of our 3 conductors. The third one's over there recovering from a hip surgery. And John is going to do the next piece. Yeah.
This piece is kind of an up-tempo thing, so if you do find yourselves wanting to bring your chair forward, please do so. It's called Wind Song, and we'll have several of the band acting as soloists throughout the piece, and they'll be standing at the end so you can identify all of those people that played a solo. Wind Song.
On the white one. Second on the left.
Thank you.
Testing. I want to introduce you to a very special person. Yeah, him. This is Logan, and he is the son of Sean over there. And next year, he's going to be a freshman at U Lowell studying music and learning to be a band director. So when I heard that, yeah, right, we need good band directors. When I heard that, I asked him if he'd like to do an internship with us. So we've been working together for the last 5 weeks, and I am just thrilled with what he's done, and you will see how good you're going to be. It shows already. Here you go.
Hello,
So, I'm Logan, as introduced before, but I will be taking us through the next piece, a song by John Philip Sousa called The Fairest of the Fair, which John Philip Sousa is a name, if you've gone to either any of our previous concerts or any other concert band's performance in generals, you've probably heard a John Philip Sousa piece. He's very well known for his marches, as he's written about 130 in total, but as well he's also known for popularizing American music around the world, performing oftentimes with his touring band, the Sousa Band in the early 1900s, multiple times a day, and I think in a total about 15,000 worldwide. So back then you have him to thank for a lot of American music being the way it is today. So, but the song we're doing today, called Fairest of the Fair, was written by John Philip Sousa with in mind a girl he had seen at a fair. So it kind of brings that tone into the march itself. So here is Fairest of the Fair.
Another very, very well-known composer is not from America, Ralph Vaughan Williams, Englishman, wrote a lot of songs for voice and piano. This is one of them. However, we have no piano, so we had to bring a band to play it for you. Don't believe the words are in your program, so don't bother trying to sing them. Even if you know Lyndon Lee, which I know many of you do,
was top of the charts in 1909. Just try to hold back. Don't sing along. This is our rendition of Lyndon Lee.
Okay, how many of you grew up listening to 50s rock? Yeah, wonderful stuff. Well, this piece, appropriately called Greasy Kid Stuff, is a collection. It's 3 different pieces, an upbeat, one that I call The Unrequited Love, and ending also with an upbeat. And you will swear you know these pieces, but you don't. They were never songs on the radio. They are purely the imagination of John Tattenhorst. However, 50s rock is so cliche-filled that no matter what you do, it's going to sound like something you know. Feel free to make up words and sing along or dance.
This is the test of the evening. The only person that knows the name of this piece. Oh, wait, you have programs.
Takers? No one knows that piece. Was that familiar to anyone?
Yes.
3 people. Yes. All of them had actually played with us. That's very nice. This next one, has anyone ever heard of Star Wars? No one? Okay, 3 people. The same 3 people. All right, well, this one actually comes from Star Wars. I believe it's the, I don't know, it's the 13th episode. I don't know which one, but they go into this bar in Mos Eisley. You all know Mos Eisley. We've all been there. And this alien band is playing really fun music, and that is called the Cantina Band. I'm hoping this will strike a chord and be familiar to at least 4 of you. So the Cantina Band from John Williams.
We've got two more pieces for you. Before we start them, and these are sing-alongs, I want to tell you a little bit about this group for those of you who don't know. This is a very small portion of our full group. We run 80 to 90 people with a string group as well as the band during the year. In the summer, it's looser and we usually have fewer people. As you're listening, it sounds like, wow, these guys are really good sometimes. There are the mistakes. But I want to show you something. Those of you who started your instrument as an adult, raise your hand nice and high. Started their instruments as adults. Yeah. And a good portion of the rest came back to their instruments after many years of not playing. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50, 60, and even 70 years of not playing. And that's what we do. We get people back to their instruments or help them get started and learn to enjoy this kind of wonderful playing, making music together. It's open to anybody. We're real loose about requirements. You don't even have to come to the concerts. We want people to come and play and have fun. That's the goal. And we will help you with any of the pieces that are hard by writing easier parts for you and things like that. So if this looks like fun, be in touch with me and I'll give you some information about how to get started. So we're going to do some selections from Sound of Music, and definitely want you singing along. And the yellow page has the lyrics on it. So dig that out and find the Sound of Music side, and let's do it. I love outdoor concerts, but sometimes it's really hard to handle the music. Do Re Mi in the movie. First time through, it was just oh, a dear, etc., etc. Second time through, it goes Do Re. I want to hear that. Let me hear it, Do. Everybody ready? Do. No, you can do better than that. Ready? Do. Almost. One more. Do. The arranger of that is sitting back over here, Linda Murdoch. She's one of our people. Raise your hand, Linda. There's so much ugly stuff going on in our country right now. Divisiveness, things that don't seem like they're working. But it's still a really, really, really beautiful country. And I want you to think tonight about a place that you love to be. I mean, this is pretty nice. But a place where your heart is in this country, that you just love to be there. And I want you to think about that as you sing America the Beautiful with us tonight.
What a wonderful evening. Thank you so much to the Sudbury Valley New Horizons Band. What a special time. Thank you all very, very much. As you know, Thursday nights through the end of July, next week, be here at 7 for Classic Groove. And the very last concert in July will be with the DeLoreans, who were rescheduled the night that we needed to cancel. Both groups are back by popular demand. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors, and special thanks to all the band. Thank you.